Hi, greetings from Om Namah Shiva. You are welcome to my channel Gas, Oil, Water, Knowledge Hub. Today this presentation on A001, Basics of Codes, Standards, Specifications, Safety Regulations and Quality are common in the oil and gas industry. These are the following standards, codes, regulations. I am going to give you small information. It's only information, it's not a training, my friends. It's only awareness program that what code standards, a minimum we are going to across, we are going to face in the oil and gas industry. Those are normally you will heard about International Organization for Standardization, ISO, Indian Standards, IS codes, Oil Industry Safety Directorate codes, Indian Standards for Natural Gas Pipeline codes, Directorate General of Mines Safety, Oil Mines Regulations, OMR, ASME, BPV, ANSI sections, API standards, API specifications and quality. ISO purpose. It was established in 1947, 23rd February, located in Geneva, Switzerland. Purpose, the International Organization for Standardization is global organization that works to provide standardization across any array of products and companies. Its main goal is facilitate trade, but its focus on process improvement, safety and quality in several areas. ISO 9000 is a family internationally accepted standards that are used to measure the quality management system followed by an organization. Every organization will be having ISO 9000 certification, most of these companies. The main purpose of the ISO 9000 standard is to provide a time-tested framework to help companies establish and follow a systematic approach for managing organizational process for rendering constant services quality. ISO 9000 family is having three standards. Number one, ISO 9000-2005 Fundamentals and Vocabulary. ISO 9001 2015 its requirements. ISO 9004-2000 Guidelines for Performance Improvement. ISO 9000 explains the principles of the quality management system, while ISO 9001 defines the requirements that an organization has to meet to gain certification. There are 7 principles of ISO 9000: ensuring focus on customer satisfaction, developing leadership that drives the purpose of the organization, involving all the people with the organization, adopting the process approach to managing activities and resources, applying a system-based approach to manage interrelated process, continual improvement to meet customer expectations, and ISO 9001 requirements, using data to drive decision making. These principles are not elements against which an organization can be directly assessed or certified, but their influences will impact upon the implementation of requirements. Advantages. Benefits including creation and continual improvement of effective and efficient operating process, reducing waste, increasing productivity, better marketing, and above all else, increasing customer satisfaction and retention of the customers. Commercial benefits. Certification is often a prerequisite when bidding for contracts. It widens the scope of business opportunities, enabling you to increase market share and value competitiveness. ISO represents an accepted minimum management standard for a well-managed organization. Whether you operate internationally or want to expand locally, ISO approval will demonstrate your commitment to quality. There are Indian standards. See the following: IS 456, IS 383, like this. OISD, Oil Industry Safety Directorate. This is most important. Any design part you are taking up, any company designing oil and gas, gathering station, refineries, any small plant or big plant, any pipelines, these OISD regulations, there are OSC recommended practices, right from work permit system to commissioning, many things, new plants, operational maintenance. There are 122 OSD requirements are there. Indian standards for natural gas pipeline system. You can see this IS 15663, part 1, part 2, like this. There are many. So we have to follow all these things during project designing, subject to owner's recommendations in the specification. Again, Director General of Ministry. This regulatory agency under the Ministry of Labour and Employment. Government of India matters pertaining to occupational safety, health and welfare of persons employed in mines. Mission of the DGMS to identify and reduce the risk of accidents and diseases in and around the mine through development of suitable legislation, rules, regulations, etc. Number 6 is oil mines regulations. These are the most important things. Environmental protection, you have to go through these articles: air quality standard, water quality standard, these things, and mines legislations, rules are available. Again, apart from this, we have to follow ASME, BPV, ANSI sections. There are 12 sections in the ASME, BPV, ANSI, American Society for Mechanical Engineers, Boilers, Preservations, Ports, and American National Safety Institute. These 12 sections are having different subsections, clauses, subclauses, everything mentioned in the specific sections. And remember in mind, all codes are reference documents only. These codes not for implementation immediately. We have to keep this as a reference document. Standards. API standards, to take example, there are so many countries, every country is having its own standards and specifications, companies and codes. So normally I have taken very few. So for information purpose, API 650, you take API 650, all standards will specify shapes and dimensions. You see the example of API 650. Storage tanks. These tanks self-explanatory. Height of the tank, diameter of the tank. That means shape and dimensions. This is given by all standards. All standards will define dimensions and shapes. If we go to specifications, a company owner who is taking responsibility to spend a lot of money to construct a big plant, any operator, oil and gas operators, which is very expensive, they will write their own specifications. Apart from that, if wellhead area, say example, you see API 6A, it is specification. 650 is a standard, it is a specification. API 6B is a specification. API 60 is a specification. API 60 specifies about pipeline walls. API 6B flanges. API 6A Christmas tree walls. So we have to follow only specifications. If any specification asks, then we have to go for codes for reference. Specification is specify. Okay, my friend, during hydro test, you go to ASME section 31.3, B31.3, class number 345. Then you have to go there and refer this. You do it accordingly because it is specified in the specification. If it is not specified in the specification, you are not supposed to do as per the codes. Only specification is our Bible. We have to follow only specification. Now, if come to quality control, QA/QC, Quality is meeting the requirement, expectations, and needs of the customer, is free from the defects, lacks, and substantial variance. There are standards needs to follow, satisfy the customer requirement. A distinctive attribute or characteristics possessed by someone or something. This is what quality. Quality QA/QC engineer, quality assurance, quality control engineer. Assurance means we have to give assurances. Okay, this is I will do as per this standard, as per this code, as per this specification. Okay, it is a proactive process and is prevention in nature. It recognizes flaws in the process. Quality assurance has to complete before quality control. So once the quality assurance is completed, then only you have to follow the quality control. Quality control is to set or verify actual results by comparing it with the defined standards. Quality control is a reactive process and is detected in nature. It recognizes the defects. Quality control has to complete after quality assurance. Again, Six Sigma. Six Sigma also similar to quality control is also part of that, but only thing is recently it is developed and it is a 1986. Few companies they are following. Six Sigma is having some principles. That is also same. Quality control like always focus on the customer, understand how work really happens, make your process flow smoothly, reduce waste and concentrate on value, stop defects through removing variations, get by, inform the team through collaboration, make your efforts systematic and scientific. So these are the Six Sigma principles. Some companies in India and abroad worldwide, they are following Six Sigma. In India, our company is Wipro, one of the Indian company. And one more company is Bombay-based company, Mumbai's Dabbawala company. So, quality management system. Accreditation provides a desirable and distinctive mark of quality that establishes any organization's commitment to accountability, competency, and excellence in non-profit management. There are three companies who will certify this ISO 9000. That is PM001 accreditation number, DNVGL Business Assurance India Private Limited, company name, certification body. PM002 TUV India Private Limited, PM003 Bureau Veritas India Private Limited. These are three companies are the governing bodies for certification. Thank you very much, my friends. Knowledge is your asset. Please subscribe my channel, share, view, write your comments. Any doubts, go back, review, read all the slides. If you don't understand anything, you please come back to me. If you want any specific trainings, I will refer to some companies where they will give very good trainings in all the areas. Have a wonderful time, my friends. Thank you very much.